Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I am back with another educational video. In today's video, I am going to discuss the topic salaried individual. I will cover these concepts in today's video. Who is a salaried individual? What is taxable income? Rates of tax for a salaried individual. How can we calculate tax liability from taxable income? And reduction in tax liability for a full-time teacher. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, you need to know about salaried individual, that who is a salaried individual. So any person on individual whose salary income exceeds 75% of his taxable income. Now, the question is, what is taxable income? So, taxable income is basically the amount of income used to calculate how much tax an individual or a company owes to the government in a given tax year. It is generally described as adjusted gross income, which is total income minus any deductions or exemptions allowed in that year. Taxable income includes wages, salaries, bonuses, tips, etc. Now, how we find whether the individual is a salaried individual or not? We find this from the formula: income from salary divided by taxable income multiplied by 100. Now, I will explain how we can use this formula in a question. So here, the total taxable income is divided in three categories: income from salary, which is 12 lakh, income from business, which is 2 lakh, and income from other sources, 1 lakh. The requirement is whether the individual is a salaried individual or not. Solution: first of all, we need to sum up these categories or these income to find out the total taxable income. So 12 lakh plus income from business 2 lakh, income from other sources 1 lakh, total taxable income is 15 lakh. Now we put this amount in the respective formula. 12 lakh income from salary, basically we are finding a salaried individual. So income from salary 12 lakh divided by total taxable income, which is 15 lakh, multiplied by 100. The answer is 80%. So the person is a salaried individual because his taxable salary income is 80%, which is more than 75% of his taxable income. Now I am going to discuss rates of tax for salaried individuals. There are basically 12 rates. First one, where taxable income does not exceed rupees 6 lakh. Here rate of tax is 0%. Rate number 2, where taxable income exceeds rupees 6 lakh but does not exceed rupees 12 lakh. Here 5% of the amount exceeding rupees 6 lakh. When there is an increase in taxable income more than 6 lakh but not more than 12 lakh, we implement or calculate 5% on that amount. Rate number 3, where taxable income exceeds rupees 12 lakh but does not exceed rupees 18 lakh. Here, rate of tax rupees 30,000 plus 10% of the amount exceeding rupees 12 lakh. First of all, you need to know that rupees 30,000 is compulsory with 12 lakh. But when there is an increase in taxable income more than 12 lakh but not more than 18 lakh, then we calculate 10% on that amount. Rate number 4, where taxable income exceeds rupees 18 lakh but does not exceed rupees 25 lakh. Here, rate of tax rupees 90,000, which is compulsory with 18 lakh, but plus 15% of the amount exceeding rupees 80 lakh. Then here, when there is an increase in taxable income more than 18 lakh but does not exceed rupees 25 lakh, we calculate 15% on that amount. Same is the case with rate number 5, rate number 6, rate number 7, rate number 8, rate number 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12, where taxable income exceeds rupees 75 million. Rate of tax rupees 21,420,000 plus 35% of the amount exceeding rupees 75 million. So 21,420,000 is compulsory with 75 million. But when there is an increase in the taxable income more than 75 million, then we calculate 35% on that amount. Now, I am going to explain these rates through some of the examples. So, example number one, I made this question from rate number one. Taxable income for the year is 5,50,000. Now, here rate number one, where taxable income does not exceed rupees 6 lakh, rate of tax is 0%. So 5,50,000 is less than 6 lakh, automatically rupees 6 lakh at the rate of 0%, the answer is 0. Example number two, I made this question from rate number two. Taxable income for the year 10 lakh 50,000. Rate number two here, where taxable income exceeds rupees 6 lakh but does not exceed rupees 12 lakh. So 10 lakh 50,000 is in between 6 lakh and 12 lakh. First of all, we need to subtract 10 lakh 50,000 from 6 lakh, and on the balanced amount, we implement 5%. Then tax liability for the year is 22500. Example number three. Sorry, I made this question from rate number four. Taxable income for the year is 2,950,000. Here, where taxable income exceeds rupees 18 lakh but does not exceed rupees 25 lakh. So rupees 90,000 is compulsory with 18 lakh, but when there is an increase in income, taxable income more than 18 lakh, then we calculate 15% on that amount. First of all, we need to subtract 2,950,000 from 18 lakh, and on the subtracted amount we calculate 15%. As I said, 90,000 is compulsory with 18 lakh. We have our answer. Tax liability for the year is 2,820,142.5. Example number four, I made this question from rate number 7. So our taxable income for the year is 7 million. Here, where taxable income exceeds rupees 5 million but does not exceed rupees 8 million. So 6,70,000 is compulsory with 5 lakh, but when there is an increase in taxable income more than 5 lakh, we calculate 22.5% on that amount. Here 7 million minus 5 million is equals to 2 million, and on this amount we calculate 22.5%. 6,70,000, which is compulsory with to add with the 5 lakh, we have our answer. Tax liability for the year 1,120,000. The last example, I made this example from rate number 12. Taxable income for the year 76 million. Here, where taxable income exceeds rupees 75 million. 21,420,000 is compulsory with 75 million, but when there is an increase in taxable income more than 75 million, we calculate 35% on that amount. Here, 76 million minus 75 million, 1 million. We calculate 35% on 1 million. The answer is 3,50,000, and 21,420,000 is compulsory with 75 million. So we have our tax liability, which is 21,770,000. So these are some of the examples. You can easily calculate tax liability if you have these rates. My next topic is reduction in gross tax liability. Here I am covering reduction in tax liability for a full-time teacher. Sorry. So For a full-time teacher, 25% reduction shall be allowed of tax payable on income from salary to a full-time teacher. 25% reduction. Full-time teacher means a teacher employed in a government research institution or a non-profit educational institution, duly recognized by the Higher Education Commission, which is HEC, a board of education, or a university recognized by HEC. So a full-time teacher means a person employed purely for teaching and not performing any administrative or managerial jobs, for example principals, headmasters, directors, chancellors, etc. Now I'm going to explain how you can calculate tax liability. So the question is, compute tax liability of Mr. Amir working as a lecturer at XYZ Rawalpindi. Here the total taxable income is divided in two categories: income from salary, which is 13 lakh, and income from other sources is 3 lakh. Total taxable income is 16 lakh, which is the sum up of income from salary and income from other sources, 13 lakh plus 3 lakh. Now tax on rupees 12 lakh. Why I write this? From this rate 12 lakh, rate number 3, where taxable income exceeds rupees 12 lakh but does not exceed rupees 18 lakh, and 16 lakh is in between 12 lakh and 18 lakh. Here rupees 30,000 plus 10% of the amount exceeding rupees 12 lakh. 30,000 is compulsory with 12 lakh, and on the if there is an increase in taxable income more than 12 lakh, we calculate 10% on that amount. We have 16 million, sorry, 16 lakh. So 16 lakh minus 12 lakh is 4 lakh. So we calculate 10% on 4 lakh. So tax on rupees 12 lakh. As I said, 30,000 is compulsory with 12 lakh, and on the subtracted amount, tax on balance rupees 4 million, we calculate 10% on the amount, 40,000, total is 70,000. Now gross tax is 70,000 less reduction in tax liability 10,000, total tax liability for the year 60,000. Second, here I calculate tax liability from the total taxable income, which is 16 lakh. Here I am going to calculate tax liability from the salary, which is 13 lakh. Here from 13 lakh, income from salary 13 lakh. Tax on rupees 12 million, sorry, 12 lakh 30,000. Tax on balance rupees 1 lakh at the rate of 10% is 10,000. Total is 40,000. The point to be note down this point that we always calculate reduction on the lowest amount. Here 60, we have two amounts, 60,000 and 40,000. The lowest amount is 40,000, so we calculate reduction in this amount, on this amount. So 40,000, 25% tax reduction of income tax payable on salary. 25% of 40,000 is 10,000. So the total reduction in tax liability as a full-time teacher of Mr. Amir is 10,000. That's all from my side. Hope this video is clear to all of you. For more videos, hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.